All right, guys, welcome back to Mobile Code Lab. Today we're doing something super important, probably the most important video of the entire setup phase. Because honestly, if your environment isn't set up properly, React Native becomes the most annoying thing in the world. Errors, warnings, weird red screens, you name it. So in this video, I'm going to help you avoid all of that. Now, one quick thing before we begin. I'm on a MacBook, so I'll be showing everything live on Mac OS. But don't worry, my Windows friends. I'll keep telling you exactly what's different on Windows so you won't miss anything. Cool? Let's jump in. First things first, we need Node.js. Without Node, React Native won't even start. If you're on Mac, the easiest way is using Homebrew. So open up your terminal and type brew install node. That's it. And while we're here, let's install Watchman too. So for installing Watchman, open a new terminal and add brew install Watchman. Watchman helps React Native detect file changes quickly. It's kind of like having a small assistant watching your files in real time. Windows users, you guys don't need Watchman, so chill. Just download Node from the official website, hit Next, Next, Finish, and done. React Native depends on Java for Android builds, so we need to install something called Temurin JDK, but we are not going to do that because we will install the Android Studio, and in this we will get everything in Android Studio. This part is almost the same for Mac and Windows, so go to your browser, search Android Studio, then click on the first link, then tap onto this download option. Then tap on this checkbox to agree the terms and condition thing. Then select your system's type and download it. Once it downloaded, simply install it and press Next, Next, and Next. It will download some SDK thing, and it will install automatically. Now once this Android Studio is installed, then open it, and then on the top right, click this menu option, then select the SDK Manager from here. Then in this SDK Platforms section, select your preferred Android version. Try to use latest version. Then click on this SDK Tools options here. Make sure this Android SDK Build Tools, NDK, and most important Android SDK command line tools should be selected. And apart from this, add the Android emulator, Android SDK platform tools, Android SDK tools, and Android support repository should be selected. Then tap on this Apply section. It will download all these SDK data. Now after downloading all these files, we need to set our SDK path. So for Mac users, your path will look something like this, and we need to add it to the terminal path. So open your terminal and run this command. Echo, then inside single quotes, add your path, and then angle brackets and your path directory name. And after running this command, you need to add this flashing command. Please make sure that you are adding path and all as per your system requirements. Now for Windows users, you guys need to add that in environment variables through the control panel. I know it sounds scary, but it's literally just clicking buttons. No terminal stuff needed. Alright, Android Studio done. Now here's the big difference between Mac and Windows. You can write iOS code, yes, but you cannot run or test it on a simulator without a Mac. So Windows users, stick with Android for now. I'll show you tricks later to test iOS without owning a Mac. So Mac users, open the App Store, then search for Xcode, and then install Xcode. It's big, so grab a coffee. Once installed, open it once. Then in your terminal, run this command. This prepares everything behind the scenes. And boom! iOS setup done. Now here we need to install the CocoaPods. So open your terminal and add this command. sudo gem install CocoaPods or brew install CocoaPods. Done. Windows users, you don't need this. Now let's see if everything works by creating a React Native app. So come in terminal. If you are using some older version of Node.js, then you can create the app by using npx react native init and then your app name. But here we are using the latest Node version, and in this current version, init is deprecated, so we need to use the latest command for creating React Native app. So the new command for creating an app is npx at react native community /CLI at latest init and then your app name. Here you need to wait for a few seconds until it's downloading and installing everything to run the JavaScript code in mobile device. Then once the app is created, go in this My App folder and here run npx react native run Android. This will run our application in Android emulator if that is opened, or it will run this app in our real device if that device is connected. Now don't be in a hurry, it will take few minutes to install the app first time. Now, for running the app in iOS, you need to add npx React Native Run iOS. This will run your app in iOS Simulator. So now here, my app is successfully launched in Android, which means for me, everything is working perfectly fine. And if your app launches, you did it. You're officially ready to build real apps. So no matter what machine you're on, don't worry. You can learn React Native. You can build real apps. And guys, if you've completed this setup, trust me, you've already crossed one of the biggest hurdles of React Native development. Most beginners quit right here. But not you. You're here. You're learning properly. You're becoming an actual engineer. In the next video, we're going to start exploring your new React Native project, what every folder does, how the code flows, and where you'll be spending your time as a developer. So like the video, drop a hashtag #EnvironmentReady in the comments, and I'll see you in the next session. Until then, keep coding, keep building, and keep growing. Welcome to Mobile Code Lab.